Grand Rising LL, Grand Rising LL. Hope you're doing well. Okay, I think it's morning for you, Saturday morning, I think. Thank you so much for tuning in. Yeah, North Carolina. I was stationed at Fort Bragg for the first 3 years of my military career, and I remember one of those years it snowed and they shut down the base, and they called for only essential personnel only. I remember that. And when we get into the reading, I have a little fact to share, little known history fact to share about that time in North Carolina. Hello, good morning, Grand Rising, everyone, Grand Rising. Shout out to Arizona, and all the phoenixes that are rising all over the world, okay? Shout out to Arizona and all of the phoenixes rising all over the world. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. You are tuned into The Real Psychic Investigators, and my name is NEHRU. Thank you so much for tuning in. What's going on, KT? What's going on? Hope you're doing well. All right. There's something that is macabre about what's going to come out here, okay? There's something macabre. So what does macabre means? It means disturbing, okay? That's what macabre means, okay? It means disturbing. It means horrifying, like Jeffrey Dahmer, you know what I mean? Like cannibalism, you know, something's horrifying, you know, incest is horrifying, you know what I mean? It's something along those lines that's coming out here, okay? KT said my dreams return to sender. What was I gonna say, KT? Oh, like bestiality, you know, sex with animals, you know, like that type of sick energy. There's something disturbing, horrifying, investigators. There's something disturbing, and yeah, about that. And I was gonna say about your investigation, so of course, because that's why this channel was created. Okay. So thank you so much for tuning in. Hello, Betty. Okay. Hello, Betty. Okay. Oh, okay, no problem. Okay, no problem. Betty doesn't like the way I look. That's okay. Okay, give me just one moment. Give me just one moment. Okay. Just wanted to record her name, okay? So that I can go in after we're done with this live and block her, okay? I'm telling you, I tell them all the time. Divine Source said don't even address them, okay? But thank you for saying that. You don't have to be on the channel. There are probably hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of YouTube channels. You wanna come to this one? Choose somebody else. Go somewhere else. You don't like the way... I shouldn't say this because she was making a comment about my body, the physical body. But if you don't like the way McDonald's burgers taste, go to Wendy's. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's your problem? I don't know. So anyway, after this live, I'll be blocking her, okay? And let that be a message to any of you other karmics that decide to comment, okay? I'll just block you, okay? So hide my channel from you so you won't be able to come back, okay? Don't come around here no more, okay? Somebody's being told that. Don't come around here no more. Don't come around here no more, okay? And knowing her, okay? She probably got a fat ass man. I'm just saying, nothing against you men that are heavy. I'm just saying. She probably got a fat ass sloppy man. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? She probably has a man that don't take care of himself. Don't take care of his fingernails, got hair growing all out his nose and his ears. You know what I'm saying? Don't take care of herself. You know, smelly ass pubic hair. You know, she probably got one of them men. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Come on. Yeah. Like LL said, just get off the channel. Grand Rising, Essential Love. All right, Grand Rising. Okay. So, yes, there's something. Yeah. All right. On to the next. All right. On to the. Yeah. Yep. So, yeah, there's something macabre, okay, out here, okay? On top of the stack, we're looking at Anubis, okay? Anubis, okay? So, Divine Source, Aravat, thank you so much for helping me, showing me, okay, through my medicine man energy. Thank you for showing me how to take care of this physical body. It's not perfect. It has flaws, okay? I'm not the most flexible person in the world. In fact, today I was stretching my hamstrings. I was stretching my hamstrings like, damn, my hamstrings are tight, even though I do Tai Chi, you know what I mean? So again, but it's what I'm in. So it's the only one I get this lifetime. So somebody want to talk about the way you look? It's just jealousy. Again, she's just jealous because again, she probably is probably been married for 25 years to some fast sloppy man. And again, that's nothing against you men who are heavier. That's a karmic energy, okay? I hope you are not karmic. That's all, okay? So Divine Source, Aravat, of course, we invite you in as you are already here. Ancestors, Anubis on top of the stack. Anubis, we invite you in. Thank you so much for the collective. Thank you so much for all who will be drawn here, okay, on divine appointment and by divine direction, not karmics who are running around like mangy dogs trying to sniff out what's going on in the neighbor's yard. Not those dogs. You know what I'm saying? Not those dogs, okay? Yeah. All right. All right. We are listening to, in the background, hello, Shanice. Thank you so much for tuning in. All right. Peace and blessings. Is it Master? All right. What's up, Renee? Okay. So I just finished an egg cleanse, okay? I just finished an egg cleanse before I came on live, okay? And I still have it here, okay? When you do an egg cleanse, you should let it sit out for about at least 5 to 7 minutes, okay? So I just did an egg cleanse, okay? And you can see the webbing that is in there, okay? An egg cleanse, okay? You see that right there? You see how those are, you see the peaks, okay? You see that, okay? Removing negative energy, okay? So when we're done here, I will toss that in the urinal, okay? All right? If you want to know how to do an egg cleanse, in the community post, there are the instructions that I follow, okay? The beauty about spirituality is that you don't have to do it exactly how I do it. You say your own words, okay, as divine gives you utterance. You might need to say things that I don't need to say, okay? I don't have children living with me, okay, that are under my authority. So I don't need to say anything about that. For instance, I'm not married, okay? I don't have a significant other. You might need to say things in regards to that, okay? So again, that's the beauty of spirituality, okay? It's freedom, okay? To go as you're guided, not religion that says do as I do, okay? So, all right. First, I'm feeling drawn to get an Egyptian deity card out since we have Anubis out here, okay? Egyptian deity card to help us pull in all the energy that we need for this psychic investigation reading. This channel was created specifically for investigators. I am thankful for all that resonates for your journey collective. As always, take what resonates. Judges, FBI, CIA, DEA, this channel was created for you. Please grab your notebook and pay attention to the synchronicities that you see around you, that you hear around you, okay? Celebrities, welcome in, okay? Give me just one moment. All right. Just had to delete somebody else, okay? That's all. All right, so I keep shuffling the stack, okay? And this is recent, even going back to 2 live readings ago. I keep shuffling the stack, and no matter what I do, Ra is always right here. No matter what I do when I shuffle this stack, Ra is always right here. Collective, you just saw me shuffle the stack. Ra was on top when I picked the deck up, and Ra is right here. Constantly. So Anubis and Ra. Anubis and Ra, that is the sun, okay? So when you look up at the sun, think about the sun as a portal and an energy source, okay? Ra, okay? For synchronicity, Ra is the number 1, okay? And as I stated, we have Anubis, okay? Again, thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. I see we have 22 in the room and 11 likes. Oh, it just jumped to 30, 35 and 12. So, okay, 35 and 12. All right. So let's go ahead and take. And it says next, the card behind Anubis says, their ancestors help us now. Their ancestors help us now. Okay. Again, investigators, grab a pen. I hope you use a journal. Okay. I hope you do collective. If you don't, please start. Okay. If you don't, please start. Okay. So, and I'm going to get to something that LL mentioned. She's in North Carolina. And I was stationed at Fort Bragg in North Carolina for the first 3 years of my military career. I'm going to share something with you. Okay. So when I got to the hotel, as you can see around me, those of you who have tuned in the past, the scenery around me in the background, okay, looks different because I am in a different hotel room, okay? And when I got to this hotel room, the energy was very good, very relaxed, doing great, you know? And, oh yeah, Oh yeah, not a problem. You're worth it, trust. You're worth it, trust. Okay. Hello, Tamara. Hello, Tamara. Okay. Um, and when I got to the room, I was like, man. So I turned on YouTube. That's all I watch. I don't watch the news. I don't watch TV. I don't watch any of those things. I don't even watch sitcoms really anymore. It's rare. Every now and then, I'll turn on a sitcom, but it's rare these days, even today. But and that still on YouTube. Okay. But when I got to the room, I was like, man, what do I want to watch? I couldn't figure out what my energy was, and that could be some of what the egg cleanse is about. For those of you who are tuning in, okay, I completed an egg cleanse before coming on, okay, to this live this time around, and I was like, what about classic cartoons, right? What about classic cartoons? And I was feeling that energy. That's the childlike energy. Men and women need to be in childlike energy. It helps, okay? And not always. You need masculine energy too. There's a balance, okay? But I was like, yeah, what about some classic cartoons, right? And I'm a Tom and Jerry fan, okay? Tom and Jerry, okay? Tom's name is Thomas, okay? If you've ever heard dialogue in the cartoons, which is rare, okay? Give me just 1 second, collective. All right. So, yeah, okay. I just blocked that individual, Carol. Again, she's talking about Carol to love. That stupid ass motherfucker ain't got no love. It's not genuine. Talking about Carol to love. That's her name. That dumbass ain't got no love. It's not unconditional. It's conditional love. So she loves based on the way you look, because she's complaining about me not having on a shirt. Again, I could do whatever I want to. You know what I'm saying? This is my fucking YouTube channel. I can do whatever the fuck I want to do on my YouTube channel. So long as it doesn't violate YouTube policies, I can do whatever I want to. There are people on YouTube and on social media showing a lot more than a chest and 2 nipples. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of dirty ass stuff on social media. Like, again, like Leisha said, go somewhere else. Go somewhere else. You don't have to stay here. Nobody invited you. Nobody. Okay? Just gang stalkers. Just gang stalkers and gaslighting. That's all it is. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? But they can't rock me. They can't rock me. Okay? They cannot. Okay? Because when they throw sand at me, I roll a boulder on their ass. And they don't think it's fair. But when they throw pebbles at me, I roll a boulder onto their ass. And they be wondering what the fuck happened. Cuz. You know what I'm saying? So, but I was like, yeah, Tom and Jerry. Let's watch some Tom and Jerry. So the very first cartoon, collective, and then we'll get into the energy. The very first cartoon was the one where Tom, of course, he's messing with Jerry again. You see this gaslighting, right? Messing with Jerry, right? And Tom gets smashed by a piano rolling down the stairs, and it smashes him into the wall, okay? And then his spirit body, Tom is on the floor, okay? Again, that cat's name is Thomas, okay? Good morning, good morning. Hey, Tabitha, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for tuning in, 7308, okay? What's up, Omega? What's up, Sunshine? All right. And, yeah, those cartoons did. I don't know what the cartoons today tell you, but yeah. And so he's laying down and his spirit comes out of his body. And then this escalator appears, right? And he goes up this escalator into heaven. and he gets to heaven, okay? And there's someone checking all the cats in, okay, at the gate, and they're writing down, oh, okay, so you were ran over by a train. Okay, you may go into heaven. And there was this train, and this train was taking them to paradise, taking them to heaven, taking them to wherever their final place was, right? And hello from Paris. Hello from Paris. Pop G. What's going on, Pop G? From Paris. All right, from Paris. Thank you so much. Okay. And so Tom gets up there, and the guy at the gate, the guy at the gate, he's like, oh, so I see that you have spent all of your life pestering this little mouse. I see that that is all you have spent your life on. You spent your whole time, your whole life pestering this little mouse. He said, and this is a cartoon, classic cartoon. And he said, this is what I'm going to do for you, Tom. I'm going to give you 1 hour. And he gave him a contract. Listen to me, collective. Listen to me, investigators. Listen to me, celebrities. Listening in the background. Listen to me. So this individual who was judging Tom's actions while Tom was here on earth, while Thomas was here on earth, he gave him a contract. And he said, Thomas, you have 1 hour to get this signed by Jerry, the one who you've been gaslighting, the one who you've been trying to kill, the one who you've been trying to destroy all of your life. You have 1 hour to have them sign this contract, okay, and say that they forgive you, and then I will allow you in to heaven, okay? And so Tom gets back to earth, right? His spirit comes back into his body, right? And he gets back to earth, and he has this contract in his hand. And of course, he's panicking and all of that. That's right, Omega. He's panicking. And, oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Many blessings to you. And he's trying to get Jerry to sign this, and Jerry is extremely reluctant, right? Because of the way that he treated Jerry for all those how many evers, right? And eventually, at the last hour, in the last moment, last seconds, Jerry signs this. Tom, at one point, listen to me. At one point, Tom goes to hide behind a chair in the house, and he tries to forge Jerry's signature. Listen, this is a cartoon. This is a cartoon that's like 70 years old. And he tries to forge Jerry's signature on this contract. And that angel who was judging Tom, who sent him back to earth to get that contract signed, he said, So there is someone who forged your signature, okay? And whoever has been chasing you, okay, whoever is the witch or the warlock, whoever is the leader of the pack, okay, being judged right now, okay? Whoever the leader of the pack is, okay? And now they're going to have to, what's up, Rose? What's up, Rose? And now they need your authority and your okay, your forgiveness in order for them to be even accepted into the heavens. They need your, just like that cartoon. That was the first cartoon, the very first cartoon I watched today. And I don't watch cartoons very often. First cartoon I saw today. And I just thought, speak, divine, speak. Okay? So, again, for whatever that is, I just thought it was pretty funny. All right? So, we have the Fool card out here, okay? For the beginning. Fool card for a new beginning, okay? In reverse, that's a reckless energy. Reckless, okay? We have the used hybrid, okay? Hello, hello, hello. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hey, Gene. Okay. You do. Just by being your authentic self, you naturally expose people. Okay. So a used hybrid that deals with old technology. Okay. That deals with old technology. So that gives me reptile energy. Okay. Reptile energy. Okay? Somebody out here deals with erectile dysfunction. Okay? Reptile energy. Somebody out here deals with erectile dysfunction. High vibrational men, there's healing for that. Low vibrational men, that's the backfires. Just saying. Okay? We have the Queen of Wands. Okay? So a female authority. Okay? Aww. Dolores, thank you. All right. So a female authority, okay? They could be a detective listening in, okay? And if you are, thank you, female detectives, female CIA agents, female FBI agents, female DEA agents, female agents that work for the Pentagon, female agents that work for the country that you work in or that you live in. We got Paris, France in here, okay? So female investigators, female judges, or what have you, attorneys in France. Thank you so much for all that you do. Okay. Then we have the Nine of Cups. Okay. The Nine of Cups. Okay. I get someone's loving you. That's what I get here with this energy. Again, I just don't read the card. Okay. I get someone's loving you. Okay. Ooh. Loving you is easy 'cause you're beautiful. Is out of loving you. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Do 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 do. Okay. Minnie Rippleton. Minnie Rippleton. Take the names as it resonates. Minnie Rippleton. Okay. We have the Six of Cups message. I will read this message when we pull it from the stack. Yeah, Ragwan. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Rag Wolf. Yeah. Yeah. Rasta Wolf. Yeah. 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 I don't know why I was saying rag. Rasta. All right. I'm not going to go into that, but yeah, we know what that means. Okay. Divine, what do you got me saying right now? What do you got me saying right now? I know we grown, but don't nobody want to be talking about that. I know we grown, but don't nobody want to be talking about that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. We got the devil out here, okay? A couple of devils have already been kicked out of this room, okay? The devils have already been kicked out of this room, okay? I like you, Rasta. I liked you the first day you came into the room. I liked your energy remember we tapped into Bob Marley when you first came in. I liked your energy the very first day you walked in, baby. Okay? And we have some type of stinky pile of shit card out here, okay? And I'll show you the image, okay? Oh, come on now. Y'all, you know what, collective, okay? Y'all are making me blush today, okay? Y'all are making me blush today. Thank you so much, okay, for all of the love and admiration, okay? I don't look for it. I just live my authentic life and speak the truth, okay? But thank you so much, all right? We have an intervention going on, okay? We have an intervention going on. All right, Gene. We have an intervention, okay? This is a spiritual intervention. I said behind Nubis, I said their ancestors were helping us. So look, okay? So we have an intervention with the karmic's ancestors' help. An intervention with the karmic's ancestors' help. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, ancestors, okay? On the other side of intervention, we have social media, okay? I am not the only one who is in this room right now, in this live, that has a social media account on YouTube. We have empresses that have social media accounts who tune in. Some are subscribed and some are not. We have emperors, okay? We have light workers, star seeds, healers, empaths, okay? We have Reiki masters, okay, that are tuned in, okay? So, something about social media could be about the information that you put out, or just about it could be about your Facebook page. You know what I mean? People don't like what you're putting on Facebook, but divine is going to use that to take you to the next level. Divine is going to use that to take you to the next level. Yeah, Omega. Yeah, Omega. I feel that, girl. I feel that. Call it out. Call it out. Call it out. Okay? What's going on, lovely Tisha? Okay? We have, okay, on intervention and social media, we have, since I met you, I started receiving creative ideas to start new projects, and I can't wait to share them with you. What did I say about that Nine of Cups energy? I started singing Minnie Riperton Loving You song. So someone's feeling your energy, collective. Okay? And I'm looking at the age of Aquarius. Okay? I'm into songs. I'm into songs. I'm into songs. Okay? When the moon is in its 7th house and Jupiter aligns with Mars, and peace will guide the planets, and love will steer the stars. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Age of Aquarius. Fifth dimension. Fifth dimension sings that song. The fifth dimension. Age of Aquarius. Okay? So we got Minnie Riperton, Age of Aquarius, Billy Davis, Marilyn McCoo, Billy Davis, Marilyn McCoo. They got married, okay? Once they became a part of the fifth dimension, they've been married like, I don't even know, 53 years or something. Marilyn McCoo and Billy Davis has been married a long time, okay? Yeah, 5 decades, 5.5 decades. Somebody could be 53, you or someone else, karmic or upright, okay? Yeah. They met when they both became a part of the fifth dimension in 1960s or something. They are still married today. Let me show you a picture. Let me show you a picture. Marilyn McCoo and Billy Davis. There they are. Okay. Younger picture. Okay. Still married today. Yeah, that is amazing. That is amazing. Given all the karmic things that could go wrong in a marriage, that is amazing. Uh-oh, KT is experiencing deja vu. That's because you've been here before, KT. You've been here before. Okay? Oh, I said I had a story for LL about North Carolina. So the little known fact, like I said, my first 3 years, okay, in the military was at Fort Bragg, North Carolina, 327 Signal Battalion, a part of 35th Signal Brigade. I was in Bravo Company, 327 Signal Battalion, okay? My first, here's the little known fact, okay? To show you how my personal journey has been very interesting and closely connected to celebrities, okay? Even without me knowing it in some cases. Michael Jordan, Michael Jordan, the one who most highly is considered the GOAT in the NBA. Michael Jordan's eldest brother, James Jordan Jr., is a retired command sergeant major of the United States Army, and he was my first sergeant at Fort Bragg. My very first sergeant at Fort Bragg. Yeah. Michael Jordan, his eldest brother, James Jordan Jr., named after their father, who was kidnapped and murdered because of Michael's gambling. He was my very first sergeant at Fort Bragg in North Carolina in 1995. Yeah, 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 yeah. True story, true story, true story. Yeah, yeah. And in fact, I was there when the trial was going on. Yeah, I was there when the trial was going. It's true about Michael Jordan and why he had to get out of the NBA for 2 years. It was because of his gambling. That's why his father was murdered, okay, and kidnapped. It's true. It all had to do with his gambling debt. Very true, okay? But, yeah, and you can check it today. He's a retired command sergeant major. You can go check it today, right now on Google, okay? Someone is a vegan out here, okay? Uh-oh. Be careful, Gene. I understand your energy, Gene, but yeah, I understand. Okay? So, someone's a vegan out here. We have vegan tofu, fake meat, cauliflower. Vegan tofu, fake cauliflower. You or someone else. Okay? On the other side of that, we have a drug dealer. Okay? A drug dealer. Okay? And remember, I said this card carries right now. It carries the energy of someone who is in this Page of Cups energy, okay? Who is doting on you, I guess, like you're doting on me, making me blush, collective. Hello, what's going on, Black Angel? Okay. So we have a drug dealer out here. So the vegan can be a drug dealer, investigators, okay? Or someone else out here is a drug dealer, okay? This drug dealer could be involved in counterfeit money. I'm getting this. This drug dealer can be involved in counterfeit money, okay? Okay. Again, we have the spirit of Saint Germain for ascended masters out here. Ascended masters out here. Elizabeth, okay? Elizabeth, are you asking me what about you? Okay? Don't be offended by what I'm about to say. Elizabeth, are you asking what about you? Are you asking me that? And again, don't be offended by what I'm about to say if the answer is yes. Are you asking what about you, Elizabeth? Ascended Master energy here. On the other side of Ascended Master, we have Master Builder 11, okay? And this Six of Cups message says, despite it all, I cherish all of the times spent together. I'm thinking of new ways to bring peace and harmony between us. Yeah, thank you, Saint Germain. Absolutely, Omega. Absolutely, Omega. Okay? I noticed Elizabeth didn't answer. Okay? What about me? Okay? This psychic investigation reading isn't about you. Okay? It's about the world and the matrix overall. It's not about you. Okay? If you want something that's about you, go get a private investigation reading or psychic investigation reading. Okay? This is about global events, worldwide news. Some of it may pertain to others individually, but it's all covered here. Okay? It's all covered here. Okay? I hope you heard what I just said, Elizabeth. I see you're still here. Okay? So a Master Builder 11, you could be a Master Builder 11 collective. Okay? How do you know if you're a Master Builder 11 or 32? I really need to, I don't have a pen nearby. Yeah, I don't have a pen nearby. I should have grabbed a pen. Okay. So, but what you do, okay, very quickly, if you want to know if you are a Master Builder 22, 11, or 33, then you take the month you were born, okay, the date you were born, and the last 2 digits of the year. So I will use myself as an example because my life is a demonstration, okay? So 11, you do not break down 11 or 22. You leave them as they are because those are master numbers. So 11, November, 29, 2 plus 9 is 11, okay? And 7, 4 is 11. You add all of those up and you get 33. In my case, I am a Master Builder 33, okay? I am not that just automatically. I have to ascend to such a place, okay? But I am a Master Builder 33, and that is a master teacher, okay? So if you want to know if you are a Master Builder 33, 22, or 11, that's how you add that up. That's how you calculate that, okay? We have your 10th chakra, okay? Your 10th chakra. Oh, good question. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Cher. Let's take a look, okay? Let's take a look, okay? Master Builder 11, I want to say deals with wealth creation, okay? I want to say, but we'll confirm that here. Give me just 1 second. And my wording may not be correct because, again, I don't memorize these things. Master Builder 11. Okay. Master Builder 11 is known as an intuitive visionary or spiritual. Okay. Or, oh, yeah. Heightened intuition, yes, and creativity. Okay? It is considered the most intuitive of all numbers. The most intuitive of all numbers, okay? Those with the Master Builder number 11, okay, in their birth chart are individuals with life paths that are also highly sensitive, creative, okay, and empathic, possessing a natural ability to understand unseen energy. So they are a high empath. They are an energy reader. Master Builder 11, they are master energy readers, okay? Some of these are psychiatrists, psychologists, counselors, okay? That type of energy. But master creators, that doesn't mean that anyone else can't be. That doesn't mean if your numbers add up to 28, that doesn't mean you can't be creative. Obviously, you can be. You know what I'm saying? And as an example, Michael Jackson is not a Master Builder 11, 22, or 33, to give you an example. You know what I'm saying? But how creative was he? Okay? Bill Gates is not a Master Builder 11, 22, or 33. How inventive is he? You know what I'm saying? So you have to take it, you know, kind of, yeah. All right? So creativeness specifically for the Master Builder 11, okay? Master Builder 22, all right, let's take a look. So yeah, let's, and I need to remind myself of these things, okay? Okay, so Master Builder 22, okay? Master Builder 22 represents the ultimate potential to turn lofty dreams into tangible long-term reality. Master Builder 22s, okay? Combines the intuitive insights of number 11 with the practical, disciplined, and methodical nature of the number 4, okay? often called the master architect, master builder 22s, master architects, okay? Some of you all, have commented on this charm that I wear around my neck, okay? This is Horus, associated with ancient Egypt. Ptah is the master architect of Egypt. Ptah, P-T-A-H. If you want to send me an email and schedule an esoteric conversation, you can send one to nehrupatah@gmail.com, okay? So yeah, all right? Oh, okay. So again, one more time, okay? One more time for clear skies. One more time for clear skies, excuse me. This is how you calculate master builder numbers. Again, 11, 22, or 33. Listen, okay? Listen up, because I want to keep going with the energy, okay? So you take the month that you were born, okay? You take the date that you were born, and you take the last 2 digits of the year. Use myself as an example, and you do not break down master numbers. So you do not break down 11 to 2 or 22 to 4. You leave them as they are. No one was born on the 33rd of the month, obviously, right? So, myself, Sagittarian, born 11/29/74. So we have 11, you don't break it down, you leave it as it is. You have 29, what's 9 plus 2? That is 11. What's 7 plus 4? That is 11. 11 plus 11 plus 11 is 33. That is how you do it, clear skies. I hope you, yeah, thank you. All right. So, 10th chakra. 10th chakra. Okay? 10th chakra. Okay? So, you have 114 chakras all around your body. The majority of them are in your body, okay? Are in your physical body. That is a shell, okay? But, yeah, okay? There are a few that are outside of your body, all right? So, the 10th chakra is often called the solar star. The solar star. Above the 7th chakra, okay, which is the crown, your 10th chakra, okay? This is a transpersonal energy center located above the head, acting as a bridge to divine guidance and cosmic consciousness. Cosmic consciousness. 10th chakra. Let's turn it on, okay? Let's turn it on. Let's turn it on. Okay? I don't understand why you're still lost. Okay, so your birthday, a 9 plus an 8 is 15 plus a 13. Okay? And I just realized I said even if you're 28 and you are 28. For someone who was listening when I said a 28, okay? Somebody confirm that. I said 28, and then we have someone in the comments whose birth date adds up to a 28. I said it, okay? And I just got a ding confirmation in the earbuds. I can't make this shit up, people. I cannot make this up. I just got a notification in the earbuds. Okay? So, your years and dates and all of that, clear skies, add up to 28. Okay? 28. So, you're going to see that number a lot, especially now that you've just come into the knowledge of. You're going to see that number a lot. Okay? You're going to see 28 a lot if you haven't already. Okay? So, on the other side of 10th chakra, we have Guadalupe and Guantanamo Bay. Guadalupe and Guantanamo Bay. So, something about Guantanamo Bay out here. Okay? Ooh. There's something divine wants me to share with you. Okay? Especially for those of you who you are some type of teacher, or you have a YouTube channel, or you have some type of social media. It could be TikTok. I don't have TikTok. I've never had TikTok. You could have whatever. Wherever you are sharing, okay, wherever you are helping people enlighten, okay, and become their highest, purest, truest selves. What? Get out of here, Rasta Wolf. What? You are only the second person this lifetime who I've met who was born on 11/29. You're only the second person. Okay? The first person I don't even remember. I met them in a class, in a real estate class or something. I don't even remember. It was years ago. Right? Second person, 11/29. Okay? So, divine sources wanting me to share this with you. Okay? Some of you, you're going to be, you're going to have an opportunity, if I can get the words out, you're going to have an opportunity to be a spiritual advisor to someone, okay? And someone personally, you know what I mean? Like someone hiring you, you know what I mean? To hire you, Emperor, Empress, okay? Starseed, light workers, extraterrestrials, okay? An opportunity to be a spiritual advisor to someone, okay? Abraham Hicks is a spiritual advisor. I am some sort of spiritual advisor, even though I say teacher, okay? Yeah. Spiritual advisor, okay? Some type of opportunity coming. Spiritual advisor. Someone wants to pay you for this. Someone will pay you for this, okay? Someone's using old technology, okay? That's what this broken down hybrid is right here, okay? Like a 2005 Toyota Prius, like a 2005 Toyota Prius. Someone might drive a Toyota Prius that you know, or drive a hybrid, a Tesla, okay? There we go. All right. We have cheap cigars, okay? Cheap cigars. And we have a chef or a baker. Confirmation burp. Ooh, that almost hurt. We have a chef or a baker out here. A chef or a baker. And cigars. This chef or baker could smoke cigars, or you smoking them like a cheap cigar. Okay? You smoking a chef or a baker like a cheap cigar, or you are a chef or a baker and they tried to smoke you like a cheap cigar. Okay? Clear skies. It's divine source. It's just divine source. I take no credit. I take no credit. Just like Yeshua, I point everybody to the great I am. Okay? Just like Yeshua, I point everybody to the great I am. Don't look at me like I'm some magical being, even though I am. Don't look at me like you can't accomplish what I've been able to accomplish, get over what I've been able to get over. Don't look at me like if your mother or father stole your spouse, you couldn't heal from that, because I healed from it. Don't look at me, or don't look at your situation like someone did witchcraft against you and caused you to be on dialysis or need some type of transplant. Because I did it, you can do it. Okay, so don't look at me, don't hold me on some pedestal or something like that. Don't do that, okay? I'm right here on the ground with you, okay? I'm one of the soldiers marching with you, okay? Left, 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 right, left, 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 right, left. I'm one of the soldiers marching with you, okay? We have a murder case. Murder was the case that they gave them, okay? Murder case, okay? Looking at Marsha and Marshall, okay? Murder case, Marsha and Marshall, okay? Thanks, love. I was gonna say thanks, love your energy. Thanks, clear skies. All right. So a murder case out here. U.S. Marshals could be investigating this. I don't think I mentioned U.S. Marshals enough. I don't think I mentioned U.S. Marshals enough. Texas Rangers, okay? Bounty hunters. These are justice fighters that I don't mention enough. Thank you for all that you do, okay? On one side, okay, we have murder case and we have the devil, okay? And then we have chips and salsa, okay? So someone could be Mexican, okay? Someone can be Spanish, okay? They are. They are. Share. So, yeah. Okay? Chips and salsa. You could be having chips and salsa today. You could have had chips and salsa last night. Or this is someone you had chips and salsa with at some point in time. We have South Africa and the Solomon Islands, investigators and collective. South Africa and the Solomon Islands. I ordered a spicy beef dish the other day, yesterday actually, and it was, oh man, oh, and I love Indian food. Okay, I love Indian because of all the spices. Oh man, I love the spices, and I had some Indian food, and oh man, it was the best I've had in Vietnam by far. Okay, the best that I've had and the most consistent that I've had is in Malaysia. Okay, Malaysia's Indian culture is much heavier than it is here in Vietnam. Okay, but yeah, going to a nasi kandor, that is a Indian restaurant, going to a nasi kandor, I would eat myself into getting sick of it. And I enjoy it so much. I enjoy it so much. All those spices, and you got all the spicy leaves, and then you got the cloves, and then you got all of that. Oh man, whew. Love it. Love it. Okay, so South Africa and Solomon Islands. Okay, South Africa and Solomon Islands. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff, Renee. Yeah, yeah. Garden Goddess. Where you come from, Garden Goddess? Is this your first time tuning in? Garden Goddess. Okay. So investigators, FBI, U.S. Marshals, whoever you are. Okay, South Africa, Solomon Islands. On the other side of Solomon Islands, we have semen retention. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, Divine told me, okay? Why is it so important? Oh, wow, that's nice. That's nice. Wow. Ah, very nice. Garden Goddess, Gigi, very nice. So one of the things Divine told me, men and women, okay, about semen retention or whatever women's fluid is called, whatever that's called, right? One thing that Divine told me about that is, do you know why that's so important? Outside of just keeping your energy cleansed, outside of that, in addition to that, I shouldn't say outside of that, in addition to that, do you know why that's so important? Okay? Because Most High can only accept what they are. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Most High can only accept that they are. And so, Divine Source is not a prostitute. Divine Source is not a whore. Eravat, the great I am, is not a polygamist. They're not a polyamorous woman. Okay? Divine Source can only accept that they are. Okay? And in the religious book in the Bible, there's like a parable about that. Can a flower or can a grape grow a pear, or can a flower grow a bird, or can I something, right? No. You produce after your own kind. So that really is the significance about celibacy and purifying your energy, is Divine Source can only accept that they are. That's really what it comes down to. Okay? So, protect it. Okay? This is on the 10 of Pentacles. Okay? Oh, yeah, in California. Outside of going to LAX, I've never been to California to visit or anything. Yeah. Even when I was in Arizona. All right. My family, this is what this 10 of Pentacles card here says, collective. Okay? This is what this card says here. My family is very dear to me, and I want you as a part of it, but also to build a new one in which I can provide all of your needs. 10 of Pentacles. Again, we have this Queen of Wands energy out here with this message. And it could be a man for you ladies. It could be a man, okay? Of course, just like a divine masculine can be a man or a woman, a divine feminine can be a man or a woman. That doesn't mean they're homosexual, and that doesn't mean they're a lesbian. That means it speaks to what their purpose is. Is their purpose and focus spiritual? Like we were reading Master Builder purposes earlier. Is their purpose earthly, focused on earth and generating wealth on earth? Or is their purpose to teach spiritual things? Okay? That's the difference. And that masculine versus as opposed to a feminine energy. Okay? So know your place. Know your place. Okay? Two more cards. Two more cards. We have Nora, Nolan, Nakisha, Nyla, and Nina. Investigators, collective, celebrities, judges. Look at the names. Okay? This is what we have. So, this individual coming towards you, name could be Nora, Norma, Nolan, Nakisha, Nyla, Nina, okay? Something about the Nina and the Penta, the maiden voyage, something about a maiden voyage, okay? A maiden voyage, okay? Something about a maiden voyage, okay? You are the first in your generation. You are the first in your bloodline to get to this point. You are the first in your bloodline to get to this point. You are the first in your lineage to get to this point in place of ascension, where you have opened up your 10th chakra. You are the first. You are the first. What's up, JP, baby? Okay? As an example of a divine feminine who is a male. What's up, JP, baby? Shout out to us. Right? 10th chakra. Okay? So, you're the first. You're the first generational curse breaker. You're the first. Okay? So Nora, Nolan, Nakisha, Nyla, and Nina is on one side of the bullshit artist. Okay? A bullshit artist. Investigators, this is why I ask and encourage you to meditate on your cases, because there are those out here who try to bullshit you. There are those out here who try to bullshit you. What's up, brother? There are those. Okay? Bullshit artist. Okay? On the other side of that, we have Minnesota. So we have these coming out here together. So this individual could be in Minnesota, or this is dealing with the situation about ICE in Minnesota. A bullshit artist. In the last reading, collective, investigators, listen up. Divine will confirm it. It might be too late when Divine does confirm it and you see it on the news, but listen to me, okay? With this bullshit artist card coming out here, we often hear death happens in threes, right? So in Minnesota, there have been two U.S., there could have already happened, I just not seen it on the news already. There has already been two U.S. citizens without weapons in their hands, okay, not posing a threat to ICE agents who have been murdered. There's already been two. There's already been two. And if that happens in threes, what does that mean for Minnesota? Unfortunately, Minnesota, Attorney General and Governor, there's going to be one more who is murdered unlawfully by an ICE agent before it's all said and done, or before Trump pulls them out of Minnesota. There's going to be one more, and that's unfortunate. And one of their names here. Remember, you heard it here, collective. Remember, you heard it here, investigators. And I don't say that again. I don't say that for myself. Okay? You're coming here to listen to me. You need confirmation that divine source is speaking to me, and this is not some bullshit. This is not just some bullshit that I'm coming up with off the top of my head. Okay? So, one more. Death happens in threes. And if that's true, Minnesota, one of these names. One of these names could be the shooter, or one of these names could be the victim. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, it definitely is real. Kid, good to see you again. So, I just got a ding dong. There was a ding dong outside. Ding dong. My spirit just keeps screaming for change. My spirit just keeps crying out for change. Okay? It just keeps crying out for change. Okay? Another life gone because, I don't know, they have too much authority. Okay? They have too much authority. And Trump allows it. Trump allows it. They have too much authority. He can pull them out of Minnesota at any point in time. Okay? He can allow the investigations into these ICE agents to continue at any given point in time. President Trump can do that, but he chooses to stop the investigations, and then in addition to that, have the Minnesota investigation teams fired. So not just stop the investigation, but then have several of them resign. He has a lot of power. He has a lot of power. He should use it for good, and all of it. He should use all of it for good. Yeah. Yeah. It's sad. It really, really is. It really, really is, you know? But hey, self-gain, you know? Self-gain. We got LA, okay? LA. Someone's initials, LA, okay? I said that I've never been to California outside of LAX. Okay, LAX. Okay, and the only time I was in LAX, at LAX, is when I was flying out to Malaysia when I first left America in May of last year. I've been in Southeast Asia since. Okay, so L.A. La, okay, La Anthony. Okay, she was married to Carmelo Anthony. Los Angeles Lakers, Los Angeles Clippers, Los Angeles Dodgers. Okay, Louisiana, L.A., Louisiana. Okay, yeah, it's sad. It really is. Okay, it really is. He has an opportunity to really make America great again. He really does. He has an opportunity, but his time's running out. Okay. Because he only has 3 more years. So, yeah. But he has an opportunity, like you and I, collective. What are we going to do? Squander it? What are we going to do? Squander it? Okay? And I don't get into politics, okay? I don't get into politics, okay? I pay attention to auras, and I listen to what people say, okay? And if it sounds like they're talking out the side of their mouth, okay, then no. I didn't vote for Obama in neither election. In neither election did I vote for him. I don't vote for somebody just because they look like they're the same shade I am. I don't vote for people like that. I don't do anything in that way. Okay? A demon is a demon is a demon. An angel is an angel is an angel. Okay? Regardless of what shell you're in, that doesn't matter to me. Okay? So, we have the name Joseph out here on the other side of LA. Okay? And we have the moon card. Okay? So someone could be contacting you at night. Okay? Joseph could be contacting you at night. Someone in LA. Okay? Or someone's initials that's LA. Okay? I'm trying to think of other than Lala, I'm trying to think of a celebrity. Louis Armstrong. Okay? Louis Armstrong. I see trees of green, red roses too. Right? Louis Armstrong. Yeah. LA. Okay? Let's go ahead and get some angel numbers, collective. What are we doing with time? Okay. 222. Okay. Is Cher still in the room? Is Cher still in the room? 222. Okay. 38 people currently. 38 people in the room. 48 likes. 222. Oh, yeah, again, I take care of myself. You know what I'm saying? And people got names for all that, like metrosexual and all of that. You can call me whatever you want to. If I'm healthier than you and I live 75 more years beyond what you do, okay, because I'm taking care of this body, because again, this is what my spirit dwells in, you can call me whatever you want to. You know what I'm saying? When I live to be 150, you know, like, yeah, thank you. Yeah, I try to take care of this. I really do. I really do. Okay. So we have 111, 222. Here we go. See, very observant, very observant. See, I pay attention to people's auras like that. Yeah, very observant, very observant. So, 11, or I keep saying 11, okay? Something about 11:22, I don't know. Okay, what time is it? It's 22:39 here in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, okay? Just turned 11:40, or 10:40, excuse me, 10:40, okay? Tax time, Form 1040 is an individual tax return in the United States. Form 1040 is an individual tax return in the United States. I was a tax accountant, bookkeeper, accounting manager for 13 years. Form 1040, individual tax return. Investigators, you could find out that someone filed false tax returns or didn't file taxes. Okay? False tax returns, didn't file taxes. Fraudulent numbers. Okay? I am. I've been traveling in Southeast Asia since May 5th of last year. My ancestors sent me here. Okay. Yep. I didn't know what to expect. I just knew this is where I was supposed to go. Okay? So take a look at these angel numbers, collective and investigators. Take a look at these angel numbers. Okay? Take a look. How do they resonate for you? Which ones have you been seeing on a consistent basis? Okay? Let's take a look. Okay? So we have 1551. 1551. Focus on the good and maintain your concentration. Okay? On the outcomes. On the outcomes, 222. Confirmation, the rebirth of wisdom. Ooh, I like it. I like it. I like it. Welcome to this collective rebirth of wisdom. I like it. Okay. I have several esoteric conversations coming up scheduled. Okay. Several esoteric conversations coming up. Okay. Again, if you would like to schedule one, the first one is free. That information is in the description section of this video currently. Okay. It's time to put your faith and time into ideas and pursue your goals with all your might. I was going to say glows. I don't know what that glows, glow up, glow up. All right, glow up. LA is a place where people glow up, isn't it? Isn't it? Los Angeles is a place where people glow up. So is Paris. If Paris is still here, so is Paris. Okay. France, or someone's name's Paris. Okay. Like Paris Hilton. Okay. You have such a beautiful, courageous, and brave spirit. 1551. You need to get on that then. I don't know what you're waiting on. You might be waiting on a tax return. I'm talking about tax return forms. So you could be waiting on a tax return, okay? Do not wait one more second beyond what you have to, okay? Do not do not wait one more second beyond what you have to. If you know you're called into a different land, even if it's temporarily, divine is protecting you from something. For all I know, and for all you know, he could be protecting you from being the next ICE victim if you're in America, okay? When divine source says move, move, spiritually and physically. When divine source says move, it's time to giddy up. It's time to giddy up, okay? So don't waste a single second, okay? We have 1111 for a wish come true. A wish come true. You're in for a lucky break. I don't believe in luck. I haven't said it in a minute. Okay? I don't believe in luck. But someone tell me in the comments, let me call somebody out. Is Omega still here? Or JP? Is Omega or JP still in the room? Okay? Omega or JP, are you still in the room? JP, when I say good luck, what does that mean? I'll let JP tell you. I'll let another divine feminine man, okay, who's of high vibrational energy, I'll let him tell you. JP, when I say good luck, what does that mean? I'll let JP tell you. Stay the course and justice will come, okay? I'm not saying you'll get all $1.9 million back, but yeah, you will get justice, okay? It could be more than that you receive back. Okay? You're in for a lucky break. Again, I don't believe in luck. JP is going to tell us what it means when I say good luck. It may come as happy news, experience, or new opportunities, or an exciting acquaintance. You will find yourself in a great place at the right time. I said a great place, the right place. It is not a coincidence, but a gift from fate. Bam! And again, with all this energy out here, we got somebody who you are sparking new ideas for. We got somebody who's watching you, somebody who wants to hire you, somebody who is tracking you on social media, somebody's doing something, okay? JP didn't answer, but when I say good luck, it means fuck you, okay? Because I don't believe in luck. So if I ever tell somebody good luck, that's what that means, okay? So we're not in for a lucky break. We're in for a fated opportunity. It's fated opportunity, okay? No luck here, okay? Intuition, 111, okay? Intuition, 111, okay? What's going on, Shining? What's going on, Shining? Oh, I figured something happened, JP. I figured something happened. YouTube. Yeah. All right. So intuition, thank you, JP. All right. Time to implement long cherished ideas. You're on the right track towards making your dreams and visions a reality. A wish come true. Just read it. The right people, circumstances, and resources are being sent your way. Happiness, new opportunities are at hand. Trust in the process. Right there. It's like a Big Mac. Okay? I don't eat fast food. Okay? It's like, I say I don't eat fast food. They have McDonald's here and Popeyes and Burger King, and I don't eat that stuff. I will eat a chicken sandwich and I will eat French fries. Okay? But I don't eat it from those places. I order it from local places. Okay? That are not fast food restaurants. All right? So, there we go. Okay. Oh, yeah, JP. Well, of course they don't. Okay. Which is interesting. YouTube. Okay. By the way, those of you who have social media accounts, I've mentioned you at the beginning. Okay. Because we have social media out here. Okay. Those of you who have YouTube accounts and they have been blocked or banned for some reason. Okay. They will be sued at some point. Okay? YouTube will be sued at some point. Someone mentioned $1.9 million. You could get $1.9 million from the company, the conglomerate that owns YouTube. Okay? You could. Google has a $425 million lawsuit currently. Okay? That's due to be paid out. They're appealing, but it's due to be paid out to 94,000 Gmail subscribers. Google. $425 million lawsuit. They are currently appealing, but they are supposed to be paying out to 94 million subscribers. Okay. Lastly, we have alignment 222. Okay. Wanda, we are closing it out. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will sum it up. Okay. Summarize it. How do you move forward towards your life's true calling? Okay. Yeah, it's true. It's true, 7-4. It's true. It's true. They are currently appealing that right now. Google is. That class action lawsuit. Right now. Look it up when you're done listening. Look it up. Okay? Or if you have another device, look it up. You'll see. They're currently appealing it. That's why they haven't paid out anything yet. But yeah. A grand jury. Okay? $425 million. Your enthusiasm is what keeps you going. Follow your interest if it's piqued by something. Following these routes will help you discover your life's purpose. Okay, so some of you are still discovering your life's purpose, and others of you already know what it is. It is incredible. Game over. Game over. Rebirth of wisdom, come in here speaking the truth and confirming. Rebirth of wisdom, shout out to you. Okay? So here we go, collective. Again, take a look at the angel numbers. Okay? And I'm going to go ahead and grab the cards and we're going to go ahead and close this out. Okay. Again, thank you so much for tuning in, investigators, CIA, DEA, FBI, investigators, okay? This channel was created for you, to help you speed up the process of bringing justice to the victims and to bringing karma, okay, earthly justice to the perpetrators. That's why this channel was created, okay? That's why it was created, all right? So we're going to go ahead and get it going. Just to remind you of the tarot that came out here. Queen of Wands energy. 10 of Pentacles energy. Someone wanting to invest in you. Invite you into their family. Introduce you to their family. Okay. We got the Devil out here. Okay. The Fool card. Okay. We have the 9 of Cups energy out here. Okay. We have the bullshit artist energy out here. We got the Six of Cups energy out here. We got the Moon card out here. And we got the old technology, broken down jalopy, okay? Hybrid energy. All right. Summarizing the reading, okay, we have Nora, Nolan, Nikisha, and Nyla, Nina. We have the Age of Aquarius. We have a vegan, tofu, cauliflower. Why am I feeling heat from something? Whoa, that's interesting. I don't know where that was coming from. All right, divine. All right, angels, whatever. I don't care. All right. Tofu, vegan, fake meat, cauliflower. Again, you could be a vegan. That's okay. You could be being drawn to be a vegan. However it works. Okay. Their ancestors help us now. Oh, that's your sign, Aquarius. Okay, the number 7. I am a life path 7. Some of you are. All right, and a life path number is different than a master builder number. Do not get the two confused. Okay. Intervention, spiritual intervention, or someone needs a physical intervention. Okay. If it's a spiritual intervention collective, it's their ancestors helping you now. If it's a physical intervention, it's because somebody out here gets drugs from a drug dealer. Because we have drug dealer out here. We have Master Builder 11. We have Ascended Master, Count Saint Germain. We have semen or whatever female's vaginal fluid is, okay? We're grown. We can have grown folks conversations, okay? So, yeah. Again, the message with this and celibacy, for those of you who are not tuned in at that time when I was speaking about this, the key message here, the core message here is divine source can only receive what they are. They cannot receive unclean energy. They cannot receive nasty, polygamist, sacral, hoish, whorish, prostitutish energy. They just can't. Not because they don't love you, but because they just can't. They just can't. Okay? So, it's that important. It's that important. Okay? Oh, likewise, rebirth of wisdom. Likewise, likewise, likewise. It's a divine appointment. It's a divine appointment. Just like whoever's coming towards you, collective, investigators, judges, celebrities, okay? Okay? Any of this, for this union or whatever, whoever wants to introduce you to their family, it's by divine appointment. And it's meant to be, whatever it is. I don't know. Okay? South Africa, Solomon Islands. 10 years, 7-4. 10 years. Okay? South Africa, Solomon Islands. The name Joseph. Okay? LA, someone's initials, Los Angeles, or some other place, LA, or Louisiana. Okay? Again, not everything that comes out here is associated with the United States of America. That's why we have South Africa and the Solomon Islands. Okay? Minnesota, there's going to be one more unfortunate casualty in Minnesota that's murdered by ICE. I hate to say it, but there's going to be one more murder, an innocent victim, and this individual will not have a weapon in their hand either. Just like Renee didn't, just like Alex didn't. They will not have a weapon in their hand either. They will not be posing a threat, and someone in ICE is just going to shoot them and end their natural life this lifetime. Death happens in threes. Somebody in Minnesota, pray over your family. If you have family in Minnesota, speak and declare protection over your family and wisdom. Okay? And wisdom. Okay? We have social media. We have Anubis. Thank you, Anubis. Okay? And thank you, Ra, for being present today. Thank you, Anubis. And thank you, Ra, for being present today. I am a chosen one. There you go. There's the declaration to make every day. Celebrities, investigators, okay? FBI, CIA, DEA, Pentagon. I am chosen one. I am a chosen one every day. I am a chosen one. And then act accordingly. Chosen ones do not shoot innocent victims, okay? Innocent people. Chosen ones do not murder, okay? Yeshua never murdered anyone, okay? Malcolm X never murdered anyone. John F. Kennedy never murdered anyone. And sorry, Malcolm, I should say Malcolm Little. Malcolm Little never murdered anyone. Martin Luther King Jr. never murdered anyone. I'm just saying. Nelson Mandela never murdered anyone. Okay? But people incarcerated them and assassinated them. Why? Charlie Kirk never murdered anyone. Charlie Kirk never murdered anyone. But someone took him out because they killed the truth. They don't try to kill lies. Isn't that interesting? They kill the truth. They don't kill lies. That's a good question. I'm not sure why it changes what you type. I'm not sure. Guadalupe and Guantanamo Bay. Okay? So, Guantanamo Bay is in Cuba. Okay? Guadalupe, I don't know what ethnicity Guadalupe that name is. Someone might know. Chips and salsa. Someone's name is Gigi. We have Marshall, Marsha. It could be U.S. Marshals. We have a murder case. We have a chef or a baker. Someone could also be a soap maker. Okay? A soap maker makes soaps. Someone could make soaps. Okay? That you know of. Anyone who's listening to this. And cheap cigars. Hispanic, Guadalupe, okay, Hispanic. I didn't know if it was Mexican or Hispanic. I didn't know which one, okay? So, collective, investigators, okay, celebrities tuning in, judges tuning in, all of those categories of professionals watch, okay? Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is NEHRU. I am an extraterrestrial earth angel, born on the 333rd day of this lifetime. I am here for the 10th and final time. I'm not coming back. So, whatever I need to fulfill, I will. But my focus is on being the master teacher, master builder 33 that I am, 11/29/74, 11/11/11. Thank you so much, collective, for tuning in. Gratitude to you as well, kid. Gratitude to all of you that show me so much love and adoration and just have me blushing, all right? Because again, I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I'm just not used to that. I'll be honest with you. I'm just not used to that, okay? I've walked this journey alone my entire life, despite having friends, despite having been married, okay? I've walked this journey alone spiritually, and I've come to realize that. No one else was with me. No one else was with me, okay? So embrace your lone wolf journey. Embrace your hermit energy and take advantage of it, okay? Thank you so much, as always, for tuning in. Again, if you would like to schedule a free esoteric conversation with me, please send me an email to nehrupatah@gmail.com. That is NEHRUPTAH. The first one is always free, and that is done via Zoom because there are karmic asses out here who would love to do nothing more than get me on the phone and play with my mind, disguising their voices, okay, and pretending to be someone else. So I put them on camera, okay? Thank you so much, as always, for tuning in, collective, and everyone be encouraged.